Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, in the morning, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, won't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, don't go radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn them on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn them on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, if I had time enough to tell the whole trip, the whole journey, then y'all would be sitting up in there going, okay, Steve, are we going to play the show this week? But, man, it's been a lot of amazing things has happened to me over the years, and not all of them good. It's been some amazingly bad things that have happened, too. But I just come on in the morning as a reminder to everybody of the actual goodness of God, that, you know, man, that these mistakes that you're making, that these setbacks that you keep having, that these falls that keep occurring in your life, that they all are leading you somewhere if you just don't ever give up. That's the key. You can never, ever give up, because you don't know how the trip has been laid out for you. You know, if somebody had told me years ago when I had the dream of being on TV, and then I thought about being one of the best comedians I could be, you know, when I started, if somebody had told me everything that was going to happen in order for me to get there, I would have changed it. I would have said, okay, well, I ain't going to be that. How about this? See, and no one can know all of the events of their life ahead of time. You know, it'd be so nice, wouldn't it? You know, to prepare for it, see it coming, be aware of the haters, always knowing when the backstabbing moment is coming in your life, always knowing when you're going to get blindsided by the enemy. It would be really great to know that, wouldn't it? Well, that's not how it works. So, since no one knows exactly the challenges and the pitfalls and the detours that's going to beset them, it's imperative that you just don't give up. Because, see, knowing these things, we as human beings, by nature, would choose another route. But it ain't the route God got for you, though. See, the route God got for you, if you trying to do the right thing, if you doing the best you can, if you ain't out here just intentionally just messing over folks, if you using faith, and that's the belief in things that you cannot see, if you have something on the inside of you that keeps saying there's got to be more to life than that, then that's you. You, my friend, have a great chance here. And if you've ever had that feeling and gave up on it, just get it back. Just ask for it back. Just say, hey, man, I'm getting back to the way I used to be. Because there's a change that's available in your life, but you got to take it. You got to take a shot at it, folks. There's a chance for you to get it right, but you got to take a shot at it, folks. There's a chance for you to turn this whole thing around with God's help, but you got to take a shot at it. You. See, this decision is yours. The decision to lay down and give up, that's yours. It ain't it just got too hard for me, life too much. Man, life hard and too much for everybody. What I got to get you to see, my father used to always tell me, he said, son, best lessons in life, the one you'll value and learn the most is a bought lesson. I didn't quite understand that being young, but I sure got it now. Ain't no lesson like a bought lesson, the one you pay for. Those are the ones that hold to you, that stick to you, that start turning you into who you're going to be. Those are the character builders. See, you got to be forged to get to where you want to go in life. See, that's what the challenges and missteps is for. That's what the failing is about. Now, I know you don't like it. I didn't. I know you're not comfortable with it. I wouldn't. I know you wish it was over sooner than later. I always do. I always want it to be over sooner than later because the later, man, it just seems like it's so much I got to go through. But let me tell you something, man. If you can forge your way through it and understand that you are forged in life. I don't know. I was on TBN one time when I was doing one of my motivational speeches, and I began to wonder about this experience I had at Ford Motor Company. And my last job after the auto industry started going down, my last job was in the foundry. And my job was to stand at the end almost where the engines first come out of the furnace. See, the engines are poured into a mold. It's hot, melted down metal, whatever they call it, lava, whatever. They pour it into a mold, and it goes into this furnace that's extremely hot. And my job was, after the heat was applied to the engine block, it would come through, and it would go through a hardening stage. But the way it was hardening, they would cool it suddenly. They would flush it with water. It would just blast water on it. But the fire and the high temperature is what made the engine block solidify. It's because it's got to get real hot, get melted down first. Then it's got to get poured into a mold. Then it's got to be pressure hit with water and all of this. And then and it's real hot now. It's still hot, even though there's water been shot up. But when it comes out the end of the side, there's a lot of flashing in it. The flashing is metal from that to drip through the cast molding on it, just like flecks of extra pieces of metal. My job was to hit this engine block in the front with this huge, heavy rubber mallet, knock all the flashing off the front, and when it came around back, to bam, hit it real hard again on the backside. And that became the core of what the car is. A car without a great engine is nothing. It's just a pretty looking vehicle over there. But if it can't do what it was made to do because the engine block then cracked. See, you can have a car look real good, but if it freezes, an engine block crack, your car, it's over, man. You got to get a new block. The block is the core. But in order for the car to do what it's got to do, it's got to have a strong engine in it. In order for the engine to be strong, it's got to be forged in steel, come through fire, get poured in a mold, cooled off, heated, knocked around, beat on the front end, beat on the back end in order for it to be what it's going to be. The moral of the story, folks, is you got to get forged in fire to be what you're going to be. You got to get beat up. You got to get pressure washed. You got to have heat on you. You got to get melted down. You got to get poured into a mold. That's how you become who you are. So the tough things that you're going through, the difficult challenges and the setbacks. I know a brother who went to prison, man, and the whole reason he ended up going to prison because he was looking out the window, looking out in the yard at him working out. And then the next thing you know, man, this brother decided that he was going to go out there and work out. Well, guess what? He's one of the top trainers in country today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? This is Steve Harvey. I'm trying to get your attention because it done started. The morning show is on. I ain't got to tell you what station it is because you hear my voice, you own the station you need to be on. Now, they have these things like station ID and all like that, but if you listening to me, you already on the station. I'm on too many to go around the room announcing them. But all of them is great stations, and you greater for listening.
Yes, sir.
Morning, Shirley.
Good morning, Steve.
What's up, Carla?
Morning, Steve, crew.
Cut it up, Junior.
Morning up.
Bill Fool
Big dog.
in the building.
Yes, sir.
Got your
Everybody
coffee?
in L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check and make sure Junior has his coffee. I was just checking because Monica was supposed to put the cream and sugar in there, Steve.
I didn't know their relationship was that way, though.
What? They just
I
got
didn't
into
know.
a major argument about cream and sugar.
I was listening. I didn't know they. I thought they had more of a, co-worker existed. This sounds like something with like a relationship tendency.
Yeah.
Does she
yeah.
The hell is your coffee at?
Exactly.
Is she iron your clothes, too?
He shut the room down with that.
We working on it.
All right. Work it.
But I'm not playing about my coffee, though. Every morning, it's the same thing. Who you talking to, though? Mom. Like that?
Yeah.
Like that, Junior?
Wait, you should
And
have
she
seen
over
her
there be
jump
just
up and go
grinning?
get it, though.
Let me tell you
And
something.
she be over there just grinning.
Girl, you better take care of your man.
Yeah.
Because she ain't got no problem come getting a nail money.
And they stay done.
And you know how she is about her nails.
Her
They're
nails.
always done.
Stay done.
You know, since all these years I've known Monica, Mississippi Monica, she never came in here a day without them done.
No,
And
not
and
one day.
she alternates. She'll go to the salon and she does them herself.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
She can do them herself. I can't do
Really?
I can't get
tell
down
the
there.
difference because she stay in the lines.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. She's
very
good.
I
Yeah,
done
she
seen
can do her
girls
nails.
with them nail polish look like I did it.
I ain't heard stay in the
kid.
line since coloring book.
Yeah.
I ain't heard that.
Don't draw outside the lines.
Man,
Yeah,
I
but
be
it's
good.
something with
Good
those two.
Lord.
I don't know what it is, but it's something.
Make the coffee. Oh,
You got it now? You good?
I'm good, man. Let's
Okay.
go on here. What we doing?
Well,
I cooked today.
show.
Who? I did. I put something in the microwave. I cooked.
you
That's
warmed
not
up
cooking,
some
Shirley.
soup.
Shirley,
It's
putting something
in-
in the microwave to heat it is not cooking.
It's in the kitchen. Thank you.
It's here in the studio.
It's in a machine that heats stuff up. As far as I'm concerned,
That
that's
ain't cooking. That ain't.
In
Girl,
my world, that's cooking. Thank you. That's,
how
that's
is your
Nesto.
husband's health?
That's Nesto.
How's your husband's health?
What?
All right, 32 after, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Jay, you and Steve came up. What is this all about? This
Steve
this segment now?
knows this better than there's certain things over the holidays. When the holidays happen, you can pretty much bet money that some of these things are going to happen.
Yeah.
Is that right, Steve? I
At
mean,
somebody's house.
it's
This is
somebody's
gonna
house.
happen.
All right.
It's gonna
All
go down.
this might not happen at your house, but one of these, I promise you, one of these is going to happen over the holidays
Really?
Yeah.
at your house.
Okay, let's hear it. Come on, I'm ready. You know
Come
this
on,
is
big
gonna
dog.
be ignorant.
Come on with it,
What
man.
is it? What is it? Please starts it off. You know.
Dinner. Dinner will get interrupted at somebody's house because we got to go get somebody out of jail.
Yeah, that's
Sure,
gonna happen.
that has happened.
Yeah.
That has happened.
Can I finish eating first? Can I just, Lord, I just made my plate.
You hear somebody in the house say, I'll accept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Levante done it again.
Again? Oh my God.
Here's something else going on.
Okay.
The new boyfriend, somebody's new boyfriend gonna get beat up by the baby daddy.
Guaranteed. At somebody's house. You done thought this through.
All this ain't gonna happen at your house, but you can pick the one that's gonna go down.
Yep.
Wow.
They shouldn't be in the same room.
Yeah.
She ain't never leaving me.
She ain't never leaving me. She stepped down when she got with you.
Right there.
Here's another one.
You got another man?
A family secret is gonna get told.
Oh, my.
Dun, dun, dun.
that ain't your real daddy.
That has
I don't know why Fred and them did that. I don't know why they did that. Fred and them should have been told that.
Here's
boy
another that's going to happen. At somebody's house, maybe not yours, but there will be a fight over the drumstick. Oh, it's going down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She know I like drumsticks.
I told you I wanted the leg.
Daddy leg.
I called that boy even left the house.
It always be somebody who ain't working, go grab the leg.
Somebody ain't brought a damn thing arguing about the leg.
You ain't got no job.
One chick gonna show up at the house with the new boyfriend that's doing way better than her old boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. I like when them people walk in.
Yeah.
This gonna happen at somebody's house. She gonna show up pregnant again. I'll be there. Here she comes.
She always pregnant. Yeah.
You can make some babies now.
She can make them, can't she? Every holiday
Pretty little
she make.
baby.
This the one that this is, every black house gonna have it. Somebody gonna show up dressed like they going to a Kwanzaa party. And gonna get mad when you don't understand.
What is Kwanzaa?
Ain't you hot?
Now he got attitude.
Yeah.
Happy Kwanzaa,
Somebody
everybody.
gonna show up at your house that's been eating meat their whole life. Now they're vegan.
Oh, yeah.
And disgusted with all the dishes.
Yeah.
Is there any meat in there?
Yes, there's meat
Why
and
is there
everything.
turkey in the greens? Because, heifer, we stopped putting pork in it.
That's right, Steve.
We upgraded.
Yeah.
Ooh, that just happened. Come on, Steve. I love it.
Some of the women gonna have to circle around because he done brought the white girl over,
Oh, okay.
and they all gonna have to come to the conclusion she is fine.
She is fine.
There's some fine
I ain't
white
gonna
women
lie
out
to
there
you.
now.
Yeah.
Give it up,
You got to give it up. There's some fine white women out there.
She might be white, but she fine.
She might be white, but she
I
fine.
don't care what nobody
Yeah, and
say.
where she get all that rump from?
Got
Oh,
that
that
black
number fake.
behind.
That number fake. That number fake.
Right, Shirley, we better. We
I
over
know.
there.
I know. Twist mouth side eye.
Yeah, whatever.
She can get it.
Okay, what you say?
Yeah. That ain't real. You know that ain't real.
My sister-in-law is white.
Is she fine?
I guess so.
I'll take a guess.
Hey,
so.
Chris.
It might not happen all those things at your house, but it's gonna happen.
It's going to happen at somebody's house.
Somewhere.
Steve thought this through.
I know, and he's
Yeah.
thinking right now.
Yeah, he's thinking, yeah.
I
He's got-
hear
Well,
the
there's a
wheels
lot be
turning.
going on at the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something else gonna happen.
Okay. What? What?
Somebody Christmas tree gonna catch on fire because of them old ass lights.
Overdoing it. You just overdoing it.
How long y'all
I
had these lights?
told you, Herman, to change these lights.
Bulb all on the tree. Man.
Herman, no. Always Herman or Harry.
Stupid.
Somebody gonna put the wrong gift in the wrong box with the wrong name on it.
You did that before, Steve.
Man, you ever wrapped up something? Man, my drunk ass uncle did this. He wrapped up his shirt and gave it to my daddy. And when my daddy opened the box, my daddy said, "Oh man, this nice." "Oh hell no, hold on, Slick. I didn't give you the wrong shirt. That's my shirt." My daddy said, "Well, you can gave it to me now."
Get it back.
It's gonna go down like that.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Yeah.
Happy holiday.
Be ye ready.
Yeah,
Yes.
be ready.
Stay prepared.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something else gonna happen too.
What,
Somebody tooth gonna fall in the food.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
Happy every year.
Y'all eat slow.
Yeah.
Eat slow, everybody.
Well, tell
Well,
everybody,
no, take these teeth out that's loose like that.
well, tell everybody Merry Christmas.
Okay,
love it,
things that will
Steve.
definitely happen over the holidays.
Definitely.
Somebody gonna knock the dressing on the floor.
Oh, Lord.
And all hell gonna break loose.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's time to run that prank back. What you got, Nev?
Triple casket.
So stupid.
Triple casket.
He look around the room when he says
like
it.
you want confirmation, like we good with this.
Well, I need confirmation from somebody. Triple casket.
I'm with you on the time. You know
Okay.
I like it.
Run that cat. Here it is. Triple casket.
Jenkins Mortuary. This is Calvin. How may I help you?
Hey, Calvin, how you doing? My name is Brandon, man. Brandon Giles.
Okay.
I'm calling. We've got somebody that has passed. Actually, 3 people.
Well, I'm
have
sorry for your
passed
loss,
away.
sir. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
I thank you for that, man. It was kind of expected.
Right.
So, it wasn't something that caught us off guard. But,
Right.
but all in all, we're still grieving about losing our loved ones. But I wanted to give you all a call. We're trying to pick a particular funeral home on who we want to
Right.
take care
Handle
of
the
everything.
services.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. We can definitely help you with that. And once again, I just want to, just let you know that we can pretty much do the whole gambit. We can make sure that your needs are taken from now on. We're here for you. Just wanted to get that out. What is your main need? You said 3 people, sir?
Yes. I wanted to bring attention to you. Do you guys customize caskets?
Yes, we do gold plating, engraving. We even have a new thing where we can put the picture of the person on the outside, like a semi-gloss coating.
Okay.
We have a couple options.
Yeah, I don't need that or no gold or nothing like that. Listen, what I want to do, is it any way that you could maybe customize a casket that can accommodate 3 people?
Yes, like we can customize each individual casket for each individual family member.
No, Calvin, that ain't what I'm asking. What I'm saying is, if I want to, like I said, these my cousins, they was all close. I don't have a problem with all 3 of them being in the same casket.
I get you. To my knowledge, as far as I've been in this business, I've never. I'm not really sure we can actually do that.
But what's the problem? If we can get them all in there and close the lid.
Sir, I think that's I don't even think, for one, it's legal in this state or any state. 3 people in one casket, and ethics-wise, that's not really something that. How can I say that we actually, push.
But if you customizing a casket, Calvin, then you ought to be able to put as many people in there. If you make it deep enough and wide enough, ought to be able to get 3 people in there, right?
Well, the customization is the outer side of the casket, and maybe some people even put TV screens on the inside, or some of their loved ones' memorable mementos. We customize it for that, color-wise, size.
So what about when it's a person real big, a heavy-set person? You got to have a casket that can accommodate them, right?
Yes, but you
ought to be able to put 3 people in one casket if they can fit. If you put 2 one way and 1 the other way, then you ought to be able to have all 3 of them in there at one time.
Is there anybody else around you and your family that can help talk with me about this?
I'm talking to right now. I'm trying to accommodate my cousins and get them straight. And I'm asking you, can we get them in a casket one casket that can accommodate 3 people? If you put 2 pillows on one end, one pillow.
That's not something we're really.
That ain't something your is used to doing, Calvin. But I'm calling you, telling you that's the way I want this customized, man.
All right, brother. Look, brother. Just chill out with cussing. All right.
So we're trying to get 3 people.
Sir.
What? Yes.
I have a standard plan. It'll be a low-end standard plan for 3 individual caskets. That's all I can do.
We don't have enough money for 3 individual caskets. I keep telling you that. We got room for 1 casket. We just need the big enough, man, so you could get everybody in there and close the door.
I don't want to go back and forth with you, sir. I know this is a time of.
Then you ain't got to go back and forth with me. Build the that I need so I can bury my family.
I don't really know what to tell you, sir, but I'm just really trying to help. I'm trying to help you.
Won't you tell me you're going to get 3 people in the casket looking good?
We can't do that. We cannot do that.
Who the you hollering at, man? Sir, I'm the one going through bereavement.
I understand that, but you're using foul language. It's just, we can't do it, brother. You hear me? Like
no, hold on. My cousin them said they wanted to use
the right to refuse. No, sir. No. We can't do it.
Okay, so look, look, man, hey, man, y'all gonna bury these 3 people, and you gonna put all 3 of them in the same damn casket, man.
Now you
2 on one end and 1 on the other one, man.
Sir, if you're drinking, just stop.
Ain't nobody. Let me tell you something, man. Let me say this to you.
Yes,
your name
sir.
Calvin, right?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay, so Calvin, let me say this to you. Either y'all gonna bury my cousins the way I want it, or Calvin, you gonna get your whooped.
Who you talking to?
That's what's gonna happen.
Now that's it right there, sir. I've been trying to be as professional as I can. This whole conversation is as crazy as it is. But now
ain't nothing crazy about it.
No.
I told you I want you to bury my cousins.
Come on down here. I got some places to put your body and your cousin's body. How about that, huh?
Oh, you talking about doing something to me now?
Yeah, because you obviously.
You don't sound too damn confident. You don't sound too confident, Calvin.
I'm gonna tell you right now. This ain't the place, and I'm not the one. You will be in the ground messing with us. Matter of fact, if you come here, I'm gonna you up. How about that?
Okay, Calvin. Let me tell you something, Calvin. Me and Tommy gonna be down there today. Then I'm bringing Tommy with me.
Who the is Tommy? Huh?
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby. You just got pranked, Calvin.
This some Yo, y'all had me ready to whip somebody. I'm gonna tell y'all, I just want to know who put you up to this.
Reginald that works
Reggie.
at the, yes.
I'm gonna whip Reggie. You better watch what you drink. You better watch what you eat. I'm on your for revenge, Reg.
Hey, Calvin, give me this, man. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, you know it's nothing but the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Y'all got me. Y'all got me, man. Y'all got me.
Feeling me? Anybody feeling me?
You know I am. You ain't got to ask.
Okay.
Tommy.
Anybody feeling me?
I'm not feeling.
Trust me, it's some people right now wish they could have a triple casket.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right, we
Be on top of each other. I like that too, Tommy.
Yeah.
Head and shoulder, all the way up.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we go. The holidays are coming around, and gonna have folks over to the house. So what I'm gonna do is set up the game, tell a little bit about it. Steve Jr. gonna jump in and explain how the games get worse. Start off good, sound like a good idea. Sound like a good idea. But then as the game progresses, problems arise. Let's simple game of spades. We're gonna play some spades. We're gonna set up the table. We're gonna play some spades.
Okay.
And then everything happened. Somebody started cheating. You got that problem.
Man. Reneging. Man, the first time somebody reneged, you swear it was a dead body in the room.
Man. So you can't play that. People don't know how to lose and just take it. They take it personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they take it real personal.
All right, so you're going to go outside and play some touch football. Get the family, everybody just play some touch football.
Okay.
You got a grown-ass man think it's cool to run over a third grader. Just run over his ass.
Just punish him.
That ain't cool.
Dude,
Yeah.
just punish him, man.
Well, damn, man, we playing football.
Yeah.
This is a kid. This is a child.
They're going to call out. You ain't had been putting them on me. You know how I am. You put him to check me. You put him to check me. Look what I'm going to do to him.
Oh, my God.
Damn, man, what you out here for?
You come to play or you come to play? What?
It go wrong. It go wrong.
So
All right,
many
here's
kids.
another.
Sit a minute,
All right.
man. You sit a minute, look like, hey, this is all I got to say. If you can't handle the heat, get out this kitchen.
Get out this kitchen. I don't care if you're 8.
I don't care if you're 8.
I don't care. No. Let him cry.
Let him cry.
He got to learn. Yeah, you got to learn. This a man's game. All right.
That's cruel. Yeah.
Here it is. Here's another game you can't play.
Okay.
You want to play dominoes, but you got that dude that he been away for a while, and he take this game a little bit too serious. You know what I mean? He been away. You know, he been in the system. He been locked up.
Oh,
So
dominoes.
away. Dominoes is a different game to him.
Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't have been here, man. Now you want to play. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, dog. Hold up, dog. I just sent you to the yard on them trades.
What you talking about?
Man.
Wow.
Hold up, dog. You just went to the yard on them trades. You ain't had no trade minute ago.
What you talking about?
Hold on, I'm talking about your ass is up in the. Oh, you trying to. Oh, you can mess around and get shanked. What's going to happen to you, partner?
You're out now.
You're out now, man. We don't
free.
shake people.
No. Okay. I'm going to need 2 packs of cigarettes for that.
at the holiday party.
That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to need them 2 packs next time I see you, partner.
Playing dominoes in an undershirt.
We can't play that. We got to play another game. All right, now we're gonna go back outside, try to play just a simple game, family game of dodgeball. It's the same guy who think it's a lot of fun to hit a third grader with a 90-mile-an-hour ball. He think that's a lot of fun.
In the face.
What are you out here playing for? I don't care if you ain't.
What?
It's
Why
called
is he out
dodgeball. It ain't called stand there and get hit.
Yeah.
But he's 8. Why you gotta hit him so hard?
Hey, what he ain't ducked. I bet he taught now.
All right, okay.
Punk ain't gonna cock back with that little weak ass throw like I ain't see that coming.
Yeah, I hit him in the face. In the face. That's
What, he need to pay attention? So mean. Oh, baby.
all right.
That poor baby.
Oh, we go back in the house. We decide to play chess. But here's what happens. The man who think he know everything about chess get his ass dusted by that 8th grader. Now he really upset. This little boy done tore his ass up in chess. And he can't take it.
Well, all the pieces,
Take the
that's where all the pieces gonna be on the floor.
Yeah.
He picked them up. But
Hold up, dog. You can't say checkmate. We just got started. How you gonna do that? Dog. We even did but 4, 5, 6 moves. What is you talking about checkmate?
He won.
Dog, that ain't how chess go. Chess a thinking man game.
Right.
You ain't even had time to think.
David, he won the game, man. He
He ain't won no damn game. He just said
you,
checkmate.
He beat you. I mean, he won the game.
How? Show me how.
He showed you. He schooled
Yeah,
you.
he showed you, huh?
That ain't, you can't do that. See, you got to look, man, in chess, you have to make a minimum of 20 moves each.
Well, he didn't have to do that.
Before you could, dog, that's how it's done, dog.
Are you getting mad?
No, you ain't even supposed to say checkmate unless it's been 20 moves.
Maybe try something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, see, y'all need to play chess with white folk.
It's racial.
Everything is racial with you.
Can't play that.
All right, last game we can't play. Checkers.
Can't play checkers?
It's the same guy with the dodgeball. Really enjoys beating a 3rd grader. He gets such
Bam,
joy.
bam, bam. King me. What is your punk ass crying for? Put a crown on it. To wipe your ass out. No, little man. No, little man, you can't jump backwards. Because you got the red pizza. Red pizza can't jump backwards.
It's a child, man.
All right, end of this game, okay?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You know, people think that if you don't speak with them, then there has to be a problem.
Yeah.
You know, they think that. They really do believe.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? You know, so I get a text message from a family member that read, when family and friends go through life not speaking, there will come a day to regret it.
It's called the funeral. Well, I want to respond to that family member. Real simple. Truth be told, if I go first, which I'm trying to hope to do, if I go first, then I won't have a reason to regret it. I mean, really, the fact that you sitting over there and you still haven't got a response, what that mean? I'm not mad. I just don't speak to you. I don't have time.
Right.
Like this is for people to understand. Mm-hmm. If you text somebody and you look at your text log and all other text messages are from you, they ain't responded. They ain't gave you a message back. Well, if the last message you got from me was Merry Christmas, then what that tell you? I mean, we just don't talk.
That's right.
That's not my fault. If you keep telling people to tell me that you said, call you, guess what? I ain't called. Just want you to understand that I'm not mad at you. I just don't have to talk to you.
That's right.
So you can be mad if you want to. Yeah, okay, it is called a funeral, but then knowing you and why I'm not talking to you, I won't even be mad when I show up to the funeral. I promise you I can get up there with confidence and lie like everybody else. Here lies a great individual. Someone who lived beyond their means. A life changer. I can get up there and lie with the best of them.
Right.
That's all I got to say about that.
All right, thank you, Junior.
How many texts you got to get before you figure out I'm not talking?
I'm not talking to you.
How many? Yeah, if you send a bunch of them, I'm not talking.
I just ain't talking.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to cut people out.
It is.
You have to.
You know, I have a saying,
It is.
everybody should not be in your life.
That's right.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Jay, time for Comedy Roulette. Do you boo?
Can I explain it? Can
Yes.
I take my time?
That's what do you boo mean.
No, you take too damn long explaining, then we ain't got time to do this segment. Hey, this
All
is
right,
Comedy
we take
Roulette. We're
5
going to spin the
subjects, we
wheel,
put 'em
and
on
we're
a
going to
wheel,
decide which
and
one
we
we're going to
spun
do.
the wheel
And we've
where
already
the wheel
predetermined
stop.
what it is.
We do
Let's
the
go.
thing.
All right. Number 1, things you let stay in the fridge too long.
That's a
Number
good one.
Yeah, I like that one. Number 2, the TV show you can watch over and over and over. Number 3, the one dance you'd like for them to bring back. That one dance. And number 4, food you like to mix together that nobody else likes. Let's spin the wheel.
Spun it.
It stopped on number 4, food you like to mix together that no one else likes, guys.
Can I start it off?
Yeah, let's go.
You get yourself an egg, put it in a frying pan, crumble up some old cornbread, salt and pepper.
Shut up.
Oh my God, that is delicious.
What?
Delicious.
Eggs and
Don't nobody want that.
What is that?
Don't nobody want that.
What you got, Junior? What you got?
No, you said cornbread, but I had that down too, like the night before, leftovers. Get some cornbread that you
Okay.
make this morning for breakfast. Put them with them grits. The cornbread and grits is where it's at. Y'all missing that.
Yeah, I'm missing that.
No,
yeah.
y'all missing it. No, I'm
Well, I
telling you,
might
it's
as
great.
well follow y'all with this other trifling thing to do
What?
with cornbread. Cornbread and buttermilk.
Oh my goodness.
My mom.
Boy, you put some cornbread down
Cornbread.
in some buttermilk. Girl,
No, you're not.
right up there with that cornbread and them eggs and that cornbread and them damn grits.
I'd rather have cornbread and buttermilk.
You would rather have these grits and cornbread. Tell you, Shirley.
No.
Man, you
No.
take yourself some Van Camp pork and beans
Okay, got it.
and some chicken gravy and some rice. Put all that in a pan
Wow.
That's
together.
crazy.
Mix it up.
Oh,
With
God.
a
That's
little
crazy.
gravy on top of that. Oh my goodness. And sit down somewhere.
I have a weak stomach, Jay.
No,
I can't
that's
eat
crazy,
this stuff.
Jay.
Oh,
Who
my
want
God.
that?
All right, this is foods you like to mix together
Come
that
on,
no
kid.
one
That
else
I tell
nobody
you-
else like.
I tell you what I like to do. This is me, personally. I do this all the time.
What?
Mac and cheese and bacon. Ain't nobody with me? Ain't nobody with me.
Well, bacon makes
Make
everything
mac
better.
and cheese and the crunch and the crunch.
I can see that.
Oh, that's great. I don't care.
All right.
Okay, come
See
on,
what
Steve,
you got,
what?
man.
This is one that the lady used to bring to the house. I used to run. Lima beans with spam in it.
Oh my God.
Yes, Lord.
I love me some lima
Fannie Mae, Miss Fannie Mae.
I love it.
Lima beans with spam in it. Big chunks of spam, too.
That heavy.
All right. Here you go. This is probably why I'm a diabetic right now.
Food
you take
you
yourself some vanilla ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Get you a big scoop of peanut butter and drop that up in there. Oh,
Don't nobody want that. Jay.
boy.
You lost me with the peanut butter.
Boy.
Don't nobody like that, Jay.
I hate all of Jay's.
I'm telling you.
Foods you like to mix together that no one else likes. Go ahead, kid.
Okay, I got a cousin. I can't understand it. It wasn't me. I just saw it.
Mm-hmm.
They look different.
Okay.
But they took Swiss cheese and melted it on donuts. I don't know what that do. I swear to God, I don't know what that do. But David, when he bit it, he was healthy.
Yeah.
The boy need to be checked. He need to be checked. He need to be checked.
Yeah. You going to the hospital.
Now you go to talk. You can be checked.
One of my favorites. Oysters, gizzards, rolls, and eggnog. Every damn holiday.
Boy.
Fried oysters, gizzards, rolls, and eggnog. Shut up.
You mean like dinner
Home
rolls?
by yourself.
You mean
Damn
like butter
right.
rolls?
Miss Schubert's.
Oh,
Put them
okay.
in the oven, heat them. Girl.
Oysters, gizzards, what? Eggnog.
Rolls and eggnog.
And Omo.
And cornbread.
And somebody crack a window, please.
And some Swiss cheese on top of that with a scoop of peanut butter. All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
This is for, you know what, Shirley? This is for you,
Huh?
Carla,
How did I get into the prank?
Mississippi Monica, Neighborhood Watch.
Neighborhood Watch. Okay, that sounds good.
Sound all right, right?
Okay.
Sound all right?
Yeah.
Title okay?
I'm going to love it no matter what.
Okay.
All right, Team
Neighborhood
Tommy.
Watch.
All right, cool. Now let's run it, though.
Oh, God.
Hello?
I'm trying to reach Johnny.
Yeah, this is Johnny.
Okay, you the one that be doing the neighborhood watch? You be walking your dog doing the neighborhood watch? Is that you?
Who's this?
Is this Johnny?
Who is this, man?
This is PJ. Answer my question. Are you Johnny?
Slow your roll. I'm Johnny, and I do the neighborhood watch. Who is the damn PJ?
I'm
PJ.
PJ.
Hold on, man. Don't call my phone, yell at me, charging me up.
Hey, man, I live 2 streets over from you, okay? And you supposed to be the neighborhood watchman, but that ain't what you doing. Now, I done caught you looking in the window at my wife. When I came outside, you was halfway down the street, you and your damn dog, okay? So you ain't watching the neighborhood. You looking trying to see some in the window. That's what you doing.
Picking some man, please, I don't look, man. I do my job, man. I do my job. I do the neighborhood watch. I make sure people ain't breaking nobody's houses. I got a wife. What the hell I want to look at somebody else's wife? I got a piece of at home. I don't want to look at nobody else's.
Then you need to stay out from looking through people's window, man. You're supposed to be watching the neighborhood, not watching my wife.
Where you say you live again? Because
I live 2 streets. You know what? I tell you what, though. I tell you what, Mr. Johnny.
A damn peeper Tom. I'm gonna show you what a damn peeper Tom is.
No, I'm gonna show you what. No, I'm gonna start looking through your window, looking at your wife. See, one peep deserves another peep, Mr. Johnny.
But bring your over here. I want you to look in my damn window. Man, this. Who the hell is this? I ain't got time for this, man. I got a job. I got a mortgage. I got kids. I ain't got time for this, man. Go look at a job, man. Go find a job.
I got a job. But when I'm at work,
you got a job. Yeah, you got a job crying like a damn talking about somebody looking at your wife. Ain't nobody looking at your damn wife, man.
I got a job, but when I'm at my job, I'm wondering if your is back at the house looking through the window at my wife.
Please come to my damn house. Please.
I'm coming later tonight to look through the window at fine.
Man, what the hell are you talking about? Calling me, talking about peeping at your damn wife. Ain't nobody.
That's what your been doing, man.
No wife. You probably ain't got no wife. You probably married to a damn midget or something. Man, what the you talking about, man? Talking about not peeping at your wife. I got
a wife, and you is the one that been peeping through the window. You call yourself watching the neighborhood, but that ain't what you doing, Johnny.
All I got to say, come over here now. Since you around the neighborhood, you 3 streets, whatever, how many streets, whatever you are from me, come right now. I stand outside with my dog, waiting on your. I want you to come by.
I'm coming later tonight when she get out that shower the same way you was looking through my window.
Please, just come by. Don't wait. Just come by now, please.
Okay, I tell you what. I'll come by right now,
this,
but I'm bringing somebody with me.
You ain't what? Brother, I'm getting ready to slow down so I can get ready and tell them my business, man. I'm getting ready to go to work again today, man. What the hell you talking about, bro? I got 2 damn jobs. I got jobs to work during the day and at night. And in between, I do the neighborhood watch. I'm doing you a service. I'm helping your lazy out. While you sit here watching people looking to see if they looking at your damn wife, why don't you get you a second job or something, man? Why don't you Google? Why don't you look at mustard.com or something? What the hell is wrong with you calling me, talking about I'm peeping at your damn wife? Man, don't you ever call me with no man, who the hell is this anyway?
Do you want to know who it is?
Yeah, who the hell is this? Because I got something for you. Who is this?
I'm going to tell you who it is. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife, Trisha.
I'm going to kick Trisha. That ain't right, baby. That ain't right, baby.
Johnny.
Baby, that ain't right. Man, you got me, man, because I said ain't nobody going to get me on no prank, man, because I don't fall for that, man. I ain't got time for that, man.
Hey, man, your wife told me you do the neighborhood watch. Oh, man, she said you do the neighborhood, you walk, you know, because what, you got a Rottweiler?
Yeah,
told me.
that's why I use, man, because I want to be safe, man, just in case something happens. I just stick my Rottweiler on that. Man, you got me bad, Tommy. Nephew, you got me bad, man.
You good?
I'm good, man. I'm going to get her, though. I'm going to get her.
All right. Let me ask you this, though. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, the Steve Harvey Show. Damn, man.
I just want to know, is my 2019 stupid starting out right?
Yes, Lord.
I have to jumpstart 2019 the right way.
No, you didn't.
Huh? What'd you say, Steve?
Why would you jumpstart something that was in full blast when you left?
You don't think it's next level, Steve? You don't think it's next level?
There ain't no more level. He at the top. When it comes to stupid, he at the top of his game.
King.
President and CEO.
You
trying to run it, baby.
You did good.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for my strawberry letter for today. And listen, guys, if you need advice on relationships, on dating, on work, on sex, on parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. Okay?
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the strawberry letter.
We could be reading yours just like we're reading this one. Subject, you can't hide a beautiful body. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 30-year-old single woman without any children, and I've been dating a 41-year-old man that has 3 young daughters. We've been together for 5 months. And all of a sudden, he does not approve of how I dress. He told me that I dress as if I want attention from other men and not like a wholesome woman. I am a full-time legal assistant at a popular law firm, and I take law classes at night. At work, I'm in heels and pencil skirts, and on the weekends, I dress for whatever the occasion is, and it's my own personal style. I have a beautiful, curvy body, and at my age, I don't see the problem with me wearing a top that shows a little stomach or a dress that shows off my curves. He didn't have a problem with how I dress when he met me, but now he has been talking about it nonstop. I recently met his daughters, and I was dressed appropriately in jeans and a sweatshirt. He still said that I need to do better at presenting myself in a more wholesome manner. When he and I met, it was not wholesome, so why does he want me to seem wholesome now? I never intended to be a role model for his children. He says he wants me to be more like his friend's wife, and that's all fine and good if I were an older stay-at-home mom, but I'm not. Why is he bringing this up now and trying to change me? I'm at the point where I want to settle down, and he could be the one, but obviously I'm not the woman he really wants. Could this be a deal breaker? Please advise. Well, you know what? It depends on how you look at it. It could be a deal breaker if he's like this controlling dude, that wants to tell you how to dress and, compare you to other women like he's doing in this letter, all of that. It could be that, or it could be he's considering you for a little more serious role in his life, because I don't understand why he would even be concerned about how you're dressing if you're not dressing like, a stripper or something in front of his friends and daughters. Dressing for him in private is one thing, but there is something to be said about appropriate dress in front of others, especially young, impressionable girls. I'll give him that, although you said you were dressed properly when you met his daughters in jeans and a sweatshirt. You didn't say that your tummy was out. You didn't say any of that. I mean, this guy does sound controlling. He does sound bossy after only 5 months in. And remember what he's doing now, how he's talking to you now. You guys haven't even made the 6-month mark. That's how it's going to be in a relationship and into a marriage. So you're going to have to decide if that's what you want. I mean, you have your own personal style, and you said you don't see anything wrong. I mean, that's what's fashionable. Crop tops are fashionable. As long as you're...
Shirley had on one in the DR. With her fast ass. She ain't even 30, lady.
At all. At all. I mean, you could do things tastefully, but we were at the beach. Can we just say that, Steve? We were. It was a swim party and everything.
We wasn't at no beach. We was on the inside in the auditorium.
But
I saw you, I don't know where you came from.
From the beach.
Didn't look like beach clothes. Carla didn't have on that.
Anyway, back to the letter. You can't hide a beautiful body is the subject. So, even though you never intended to be a role model for his children, sometimes we're thrust in those positions. You're dating this guy and he does have daughters, so you have to consider that when you are around them. You're not their mom or anything, but they are. If you're around their dad, they are looking to you for certain things. So, I'm not telling you to cover up and dress like a nun from head to toe or anything like that, but be mindful, especially around the daughters, of how you're presenting yourself. Just do that for their sake, okay? Come out of yourself for a little bit and just do that for their sake. As far as you and this guy goes, time will only tell if he continues to be controlling. He sounds like a nagger and all that already, but you got to decide if you want to deal with that, because it's not going to get any better. And yeah, when you're fine and beautiful, you can't hide it. You cannot. Steve?
Let it out.
This is a real simple fix right here. Appreciate everything you said, Shirley. Here's the other side of the coin.
Thank you.
See, the way you dress, that's how you got him. The way you look, that's how you got him. See, he liked all that when he saw you. That's what got his attention. You had what he wanted. That's why y'all together now. The little pencil skirts, the tight fit, the crop tops, the cleavage showing, the wrap skirts, the fitted sweaters. Y'all go out on weekends. You dress how you want. Bam. That's what got him. But now he want to change. Well, see, the problem he got now is he probably need a nun. He need to date somebody that's a little bit different than you. First I'm going to get into this right here. You 30 and he 41. That's 11 years. That's a gap. That's a gap. And it's a real gap when it's more than an 11-year distance. 11-year difference is probably more. Because he's probably an older 41, if you know what I mean. He probably an old, stuck-up 41.
Sounds like it.
Then you might just be a little bit younger 30. But you a lawyer. You work at a law firm. You got a career. You got to go to work appropriate. You can't go in there looking like anything. You can't go to work looking like you a case. So I think what's really happening here is this 11-year age difference is bigger than 11 years, because in his mind, he wants something else.
All right, we'll come back with part 2 of your response at 23 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter, Steve. Let's get to part 2 of your response. Subject, you can't hide a beautiful body.
Well, this 30-year-old lady married this old-ass 41-year-old man with these 3 damn daughters. Now, she ain't got no kids. They've been together 5 months, and he don't approve now how she dressed. You know, he says you dress like he want attention from other men. See, that's crazy. Because, see, you dressed, got attention from him. Now that he got you, he don't want nobody else paying attention to you. This is the beginning of something greater now. I really do believe that this dressing is the beginning of something greater. And like Shirley said, he could be very controlling. Next thing you know, you can't wear this. Next thing you know, why you going over there. Next thing you know, why you spending that. Next thing you know, I don't want you driving that car no more. Next thing you know, you ain't gonna have no friends. I don't see a problem with me wearing a top to show a little stomach or a dress that shows off my curves. He ain't have a problem with you dress how he met me. You doggone right he didn't. But now he been talking about it nonstop. That's because some of his damn friends is looking at you.
Oh.
See, now he's starting to notice some of the other men looking at you. Now he feeling sort of inadequate. You know, I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do that. He feeling some little bit of insecurity too, I think. I recently met his daughters and I was dressed appropriately in jeans and a sweatshirt. He still said I need to do a better presenting myself in a more wholesome manner. What the hell is wholesome?
That's what I'm saying. How does he want her to dress? Covered up from head to toe?
So why you want me to seem wholesome now? I never intend to be a role model for his children. Okay, now let me explain something. You can't say that. Can't say that to him, man. I ain't trying to be no damn role model for your damn kids. Can't say that. Don't say that, lady. He ain't gonna handle that good. All right. He says he wants me to be more like his friend's wife, and that's all fine and good. Well, he should marry his friend's wife. He should just go date have his friend's wife introduce him to some of her friends. They old, 3 kids.
Stay at home, mom.
Yeah. Drive a minivan. It's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you're going to get out this little fancy-ass car you got. You're going to get yourself a minivan. Get down here to this damn Save-A-Lot and get you some damn groceries.
Wow.
Hey, look at it that way.
Save-A-Lot.
That's what you going to do. Why is he bringing this up now and trying to change me? I'm at the point where I want to settle down, and he could be the one, but obviously I'm not the woman he really wants. Well, now hold on. Let's just take these last 2 statements. I'm at the point where I'm ready to settle down, and he could be the one. Could be the one. But obviously I'm not the woman he really wants. Okay, he could be the one, but obviously I'm not the woman he really wants. Could this be a deal breaker? It could be a deal breaker. I think what you should do, though, is wait a little while and just see how it go. You know, don't make a commitment. Just stay in this relationship and see how it go. See how heavy he gets with what he wants. You know, some of the little changes you can make in your dress might be good for you, but then some of it might not be what you want to do. You can't just totally flip the script for this man and he ain't flipping the script for you. I would flip the script for a woman if she flipped the script for me.
Just as long as I get flipped, that's all that matters. Flip me.
Stupid.
Got to get flipped now.
You don't really want no woman flipping you.
That's what.
That's why it's so funny, Jay.
Jay, the women he used to date, big slab now, big honey,
Big honey.
flipping his ass for real.
It ain't gonna go like you playing once a week.
No, Jay, that's how he like it.
Jay, you ain't been flipped, boy.
No, I won't be flipped, Tommy.
I don't either. Oh,
Circus?
yeah. How come I'm facing the headboard?
That's not a good feeling, Tommy. I don't know what you're doing. No. Once you flip me, the first thing coming out, hey, where this going? Whoa, what we doing here?
Call it sexual timeout.
It's too hard.
Can't flip me, man.
Because usually when you get flipped, it's followed by shut up.
Yeah.
Wow, what do you mean shut
I'm about to
up?
say, as soon as you get flipped, you lose. Your respect is taken.
No.
Man, you're not going to talk to me like that now.
No. If you keep getting flipped, it follows up with a slap.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, man.
This is scary.
Well, this is, yeah. You know, now that you look at it, Tommy.
Also, Shirley,
I mean, I was doing light flipping. This is aggressive flipping.
Also, once you get flipped, you get this. Baby, fix my plate. Fix your damn own self plate. That's what you do.
I can't get a sandwich? I can't get a sandwich?
No.
I ain't in the kitchen.
So once you get flipped, it's going to be, so you're going to just leave the covers off me like that?
It's starting to look real ugly right here.
Yeah.
You don't want to get flipped?
Yeah, take your flip back, Tommy.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. Look, we got to go. Email us or Instagram us, guys. Your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Sister Odell is here to wish us happy holidays and to tell us about some of her holiday traditions. And maybe she will even bless us with some Christmas caroling of her own. Ladies and gentlemen, Sister Odell.
They told me, ba-ra-ba-ba-ba. Play it, drummer boy.
I'm going home.
Ra-ba-ba-ba. Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Sister Odell.
Good morning, Sister Odell.
Lord Jesus, such a blessed holiday. You know, it's my favorite holiday. It just puts me in such good cheer with everyone and everything. Hey, Carly.
Hey, Sister Odell. Happy holidays.
How you doing today, Shirley?
I am doing well, Sister Odell. I love the holidays. Merry Christmas to you.
Well, here go this. Me too, and that's real sweet of you. Hey, boy, with that high voice. Hi, Junior.
Morning, Sister Odell. Still up there.
Yeah, still up there. My real high voice you got there. Well, might as well say hi to the happiest one on the show for Christmas. Hey, little F.
Hello, Sister Odell. Good morning.
Mornings to everyone. So what can I do for y'all today? What did you want? Any special requests? I'm in the giving holiday spirit to move.
Well, you want to bless us with a song since you're here? I mean, I know you love Christmas songs and everything.
You couldn't finish, huh?
I said all. I said all it. Oh, Jesus.
Did you like Jingle Bells, Sister Odell?
Well, you know, the original version, they changed it when white people started singing it.
What do you mean?
What?
You mean like Jingle Bells? Jingle Bells? That's not the original?
Well, you know, this used to be. Jingle Bells used to go like this. Jangle, oh, jangle, oh, jangle, oh, jangle, jangle,
Really?
oh, jangle bells, oh, jangle bells. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
That's the original.
I said jingle bells, jingle all the way. Then, you know, white folk couldn't do it, so they had to simplify it, you know.
To what?
Yeah. Yeah, what's your version of it?
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Oh, she don't like it.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Yahoo is reporting, guys, a new poll that finds 59% of couples say that they suspected their partner of cheating. If they suspected them, they would discuss the matter with them rather than jumping to conclusions. I'm going to say that again for the ladies, okay? 59% of couples say that if they suspected their partner of cheating, they would discuss the matter with them rather than jumping to conclusions.
Okay, cool. Let me ask you a question. Shirley and Carla.
No.
Let me ask you a question. Just listen to this question.
Okay.
If you suspected your husband of cheating, and it was not on the internet, nobody knew, none of your coworkers, it wasn't made public. If you suspected your husband of cheating, would you bring it up calmly? Would you bring it up with anger? How would you do it?
Probably all of the above for me, without the calm, though.
Damn.
You already know where I'm coming.
All the coming.
Vigor. All of that. There's no calm.
All of the above for me without the calm.
Anger. If I suspected that,
No, well, I mean, if you had suspicions, you ain't have no proof. You ain't heard nothing. You ain't got no pictures. Ain't on internet. None of that.
But Steve, you know we have intuition. You know we have intuition. Is that disappointing to you, Mr. Harvey?
I don't know. I'm just trying to see what y'all would do. I don't really.
And the word discussion I have a problem with. There will be no discussion.
Well, are you going to just find out on your own first? Like, do you a little CSI?
Let me ask you a question,
comes with the
though.
territory.
Suppose you discovered that you were 100% wrong about him and that he wasn't cheating. What happens at that point?
Oh, then I'm apologizing and begging for his forgiveness and threatening him he better not do it. You see what happens.
Yeah.
When I just
forgiveness and threat at the same time?
That is
definitely. You got to put the fear of God in his heart. You got to do that.
Yeah, you apologize for your wrongdoing,
Absolutely.
But let me
make it up to him.
That is a lot.
All of that.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Any more questions? We're here for it.
No, y'all's answers is short and direct.
Yeah, and truthful.
And there's no in between. Ain't no, that's I don't like talking to y'all.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Were you expecting something else?
I don't know what I expected, but that wasn't it.
You've obviously been through this before.
I'll tell you what I found out though.
What's that?
I'm finding out I ain't even fine enough to have a discussion. Once they find out I cheated, it's over. Your ugly ass sitting up here got the nerve to cheat. No, you didn't.
Junior. But Junior, don't you know that money changes things? Don't you know that?
Yeah. How you get the nerve?
That was before. Look at you now.
But see, Tommy saying, dang, Junior, like, you can't believe Junior called himself ugly. Tommy, you're ugly.
No, I am not. I'm not going to let you stop doing that. You go, listen, 2018, you're not going to do this. I'm not ugly.
I'm going to tell the truth in 2018.
Are you fine, Tommy?
No, I'm not no fine, and I'm not all, but I ain't just finna be ugly, though. No, I'm not doing that.
Dog, you're not fine.
And I'm not ugly.
But listen to me. If you're not fine,
then what is
by a long shot, what you think that is?
Why do you do that to him, Steve? You know
he ugly. I don't know why Tommy keep thinking he cute. But you're not cute.
I didn't say I was cute. I'm just saying I'm not
Tommy,
ugly.
listen to me. Listen to me. You look strange.
I'm decent. I don't look strange. Shut up, man.
You do.
I do not look strange.
Tommy. Tommy, listen to me, man.
He just tries to find
Get
any way
yourself.
he can
No,
sting
all
him.
you got to do is just get a mirror and look at yourself from the side. You strange looking.
I am not strange.
No, Tommy, you are. You look strange, dog. Everybody, all the men in our family, we strange looking from the side.
You can have fun with it, Tommy, when you accept it.
Tommy doesn't accept that. He's never going to accept that. You guys know that.
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
All right.
I'm not
Well,
All right, speaking of
take
Tommy.
us to break with your strange looking.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I think it's time for Tommy and I together, is to talk to the side pieces over the holidays. because it's very stressful.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Again.
it's
Well,
very
you could
stressful.
stop that, caller.
Yeah,
Now, these side pieces, they need a Christmas too.
Zip
now.
it.
What changes? It's 30 days.
Yeah, it's going to be the
Well,
same.
you know what? There are a lot of people who didn't hear what we did for Thanksgiving, so now we're speaking to a new batch of people. Some people became side pieces. Thanksgiving.
You see what I'm saying?
and Christmas. You see what I'm saying?
Ladies, let me talk to y'all.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
The 24th,
Yeah, Christmas
that's
Eve.
your Christmas. Okay? and let me tell you something. Your 24th is really from about 8 a.m. to about 1 to 2 p.m. Right in there. That's your Christmas. Yeah. Whatever you vision y'all doing on Christmas, that's your time right there. So if y'all want to walk in the living room like y'all just woke up, go ahead. Walk in there like y'all just woke up.
Walk in there.
Yeah. Gifts under the tree, all that. Walk on in there.
Go in there.
Pajamas on, everything. Let's go on there. Open up gifts. Okay. Have some lunch. Okay.
Yeah.
But now when 1 o'clock strikes, hello, we have to go. Okay.
Gotta go.
He's got to
Christmas
leave
Eve,
now.
1 o'clock?
He's got to go.
In
He's
the
gotta go.
afternoon?
In the afternoon, he's got to go. He's got to be
Your
out.
Christmas is over.
So what is she supposed to do for the rest of the
And
day?
The good
What
part
did she
about
plan
it,
on doing?
Yeah. The good part about it, you know when it starts and you know when it ends. This is what we're here to help you with.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You know, people think that if you don't speak with them, then there has to be a problem.
Yeah.
You know, they think that. They really do believe.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? You know, so I get a text message from a family member that read, when family and friends go through life not speaking, there will come a day to regret it. It's called the funeral. Well, I want to respond to that family member. Real simple. Truth be told, if I go first, which I'm trying to hope to do. You know, if I go first, then I won't have a reason to regret it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the fact that you sent it over there and you still haven't got a response, what that mean? I'm not mad. I just don't speak to you. I don't have time.
Right.
Like this is for people to understand. If you text somebody and you look at your text log and all other text messages are from you, they ain't responded. They ain't gave you a message back. Well, if the last message you got from me was Merry Christmas, then what that tell you? I mean, we just don't talk.
That's right.
That's not my fault. If you keep telling people to tell me that you said, call you, guess what? I ain't called you. Just want you to understand that I'm not mad at you. I just don't have to talk to you.
That's right.
So you can be mad if you want to. Yeah, okay, it is called a funeral, but then knowing you and why I'm not talking to you, I won't even be mad when I show up to the funeral. I promise you I can get up there with confidence and lie like everybody else. Here lies a great individual. Someone who lived beyond their means. A life changer. I can get up there and lie with the best of them.
Right.
That's all I got to say about that.
All right, thank you, Junior.
How
You
many
must be
texts
told.
you got to get before you figure out I'm not
I'm
talking?
not talking to you.
How many? Yeah, if you send a bunch of them, I'm not talking.
I just ain't talking.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to cut people out.
It
of
is,
it.
have to.
Certain- yeah.
You know, I have a saying,
It is.
everybody should not be in your life.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing?
All right, coming up, it's Steve Harvey and his closing remarks. You don't want to miss it at 49 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are at the final break of the day with just one more thing. Steve's closing remarks. What do you have for us what do you have for us today, sir? Your wisdom, drop it.
Okay, today I thought I'd talk to you about something with a little bit different angle to it. It's going to be positive, but I want to talk to you about something that many people consider negative. I want to talk to you today about disappointment, because I think that we all have to grapple with disappointment from time to time. The problem with disappointment is that disappointment also, if you don't understand it, disappointment can turn so ugly so fast. Too many people allow disappointment to turn into resentment. Too many people allow disappointment to turn into a final verdict, so to speak. In other words, so many people think that this disappointment for them symbolizes the end. When you allow for disappointment to turn into resentment, and you allow disappointment to turn into the final verdict, you're losing what disappointment actually can become for you. And I want you all to start looking at disappointment as motivation. How many times have you been faced with something that was disappointing? Let's say you go in to get a job and you're on your last interview, and I have been in this position, man. I was trying to get an insurance job one time years ago. And I went in and I had gone through about 3 or 4 interviews. I was at my final interview and I said, man, I'm about to get this job, man. Get my little family together. I'll be all right. And got to that interview and they told me no. And the reason they gave me for not hiring me was I had moved too many times over the past 7 years. And that represented to their company a sign of unstableness. That disappointment for me was gut-wrenching. I actually got in my car, my little 72 Chevy, and I was driving off, man, and tears was in my eyes when I got up on the freeway, and I drove back, and I looked back over at that big building with that big, powerful name on it, and I had gone through 4 interviews, and all of a sudden, I was so disappointed in not getting hired. But you know what I learned to do, though? From that moment on, I turned all my disappointment into motivation. I said, okay, now this might not be right for everybody, but I use it as a challenge. I use all my disappointments as, okay, I'll show you. I use them all as motivation. From the time my teacher told me that you ain't gonna never be nothing, that there's no way they'll put somebody like you on TV, because you have a stuttering problem and you can't even talk. I said, okay, but who are you who is issuing out this disappointment? Because you're not going to make me resent you, and you're not going to cause me to think that you're denying me this opportunity or you handing me this bad news of disappointment. I'm not going to allow you to be my final verdict. You will not be the truth teller in my life. You are not going to be the person who's the author of my destiny. You are not it. That belongs to God, not you. And I will not give that to anyone. So when you're facing disappointment, do not hand that disappointment over to the person who gave it to you in the form of empowerment. Do not allow them to control your destiny with this one piece of disappointment that causes you to go into such resentment that you become bitter, that all of a sudden now all you think about is that, and you develop this nasty attitude. You don't have to do that. And you also don't have to let them become the final verdict. They are not the author of your destiny. They are not the author of your future. They are not. That belongs to God and only God. Don't let them trip you up. And I'm saying this because I've had many, many, many disappointments. You ain't this, you ain't that. I've had shows canceled, gigs taken. I've been fired from radio. I've been all of that. Oh, I've had some disappointing setbacks. But let me tell you something I've learned to do. I've learned to take all those setbacks and use them as motivation. And I just quietly say to myself, you ain't my God. You ain't the author of my destiny. You didn't create me. You don't know me. You have no say-so in the real outcome of who I'm going to be and what I'm going to turn myself into. It's not you. And I'll not give you the power to do that to me. You who think you have the power by telling me no, by turning me down, by refusing me, by voting against me, by saying that I'm not the right one for the part. They're saying that your company don't need a person like me. By telling me that I represent an unstable person. By telling me that I don't have what it takes. No. It's just because you don't know. Because you don't know what God really has for me. And that ain't your fault. So why bear resentment for these people who are causing this disappointment in your life? You don't have to do that because they are not the author of your destiny. And don't you dare give them that. You take that disappointment and you use it as the motivation. I feel sorry for people who tell me no, because you know what I know? I know they just don't know what God has for me. And I end up somehow, through God's grace and mercy, showing them all. Keep the right attitude, y'all. God got something for you through all your disappointment. Y'all have a great weekend, okay?
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.